Hey everybody, Mean Joe from Balsa USA. So we have come to the end of the 2020 Toledo Experience on Shop Time Live. I want to personally thank all of our guests. We had Chad Boudreau from the Academy of Model Aeronautics. We had Mike Vassar from Robart a couple of times. We had Steve Thomas from Falcon, Nick and Skylar from Futaba. Of course, Greg Hahn. We had Kyle and Mandy from the AMA. We had Linda from the Warbird and Classics Alliance. We also had Mike Barbie and John Crisp on the show. I hope you guys all enjoyed the show. It was a pleasure to have a chance to come and get you. We really appreciate you all stopping by and checking it out. I wanted to make a quick announcement. This is going to become an actual podcast. The dates and times have not been set up yet. I am in the process of making this all happen as we speak. I will be publishing a list of dates and times, and this is going to be a recurring podcast. We've made the decision that people seem to like it, so we are going to go for it. My plan right now is to have several, not only RC aviation guests on the show, but also several full-scale aviation people on the show. So we're going to have lots of people on. We're going to have probably guest co-hosts at some point, and we're going to do a lot of stuff. This is going to be available in both audio and video podcast. The audio will be hosted, and the podcast for the video portion is going to be hosted on our YouTube channel. And I'm going to get that all working and up to speed, and it should be good to go. Because of the popularity and because of all you showing interest, we're going to go for it. A couple other announcements I have. Don't forget, through today, the Toledo 2020 Keep Calm and Build On sale is still going on over at balsausa.com. Make sure you enter coupon code, all caps, Toledo 2020, no spaces. If you have qualifying items, which would be all kits and all kit accessories that we would have had at the booth in Toledo, your order will be qualified. At the same time, you will also be qualified and entered in for the drawing for the one-third scale, fully redesigned, fully laser cut Sopwith pup. And also, don't forget, we've got a couple of other things going on with that as well. Make sure you swing over by the YouTube channel. Most of my viewers have been on the Facebook page. Make sure you guys swing over. We are just about 150 subscribers away from being able to pull the trigger on the 1/4 scale kit giveaway of your choice. As we know, JONAL 2020 has been canceled. We are still going to run it on what would be the first full Friday of JONAL. And I'm going to be doing a live on-air drawing for the kit. So make sure you get over to the YouTube channel, subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell button. The bell button is very important. The bell button actually turns it on so that when we have new content available, it bings you or sets off an alarm on your end so that you know we're live. So make sure you get that done. We're getting really close. We really want to make sure that we pull that trigger on that giveaway very, very soon. Please stay tuned to all our forms of social media. We are on Instagram at Balsa USA Official. We are on Twitter at Balsa USA. We are on Facebook and YouTube at Balsa USA Airplanes. Jim, to answer your question, we are unable, because of supply at this point during the whole shutdown, to be able to get a high enough supply of glue to be able to include it on the sale. That was a decision we had to make based on the fact that we want to make sure that our customers all have glue available. So we wanted to make sure that everybody had a chance to take place in that. So we did not place any of the glues, epoxies, CAs, any of that stuff on the sale. Our apologies for that. Hopefully at some point soon, we'll be able to get our suppliers back up and running and be able to include stuff like that on the discount. At this point, the Toledo 2020 coupon code is only going to be good for all kits and accessories that we had at the show. It will include nothing else. If you're putting in the coupon code and you're not getting or seeing it, we have people watching them at the shop. So if you put in the coupon code and for some reason it didn't seem like it worked, if you have qualifying items in your cart, we will make sure that those qualifying items get corrected and that your order is correct. We'll also make sure that everybody that enters in the coupon code, all caps, no spaces, Toledo 2020, gets entered in for the giveaway. So stay tuned. We've got lots of stuff coming. The podcast right now is going to probably be a little bit more reoccurring at this point because of the whole social distancing thing we've got going on. We're going to have some time on our hands, so I'll make sure that that gets up relatively quickly. And right now my plan is to include Flightline videos so that while we travel, we can do stuff and interviews. And also I'm guessing right now when everything gets back to normal, about once every 2 weeks for a podcast. There'll probably be more, and some weeks, depending on what we're doing for travel, there may be less. So just stay tuned for that. This is going to be listed on all the popular podcast forums. So Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, those are the big three. And most of the rest of the apps that are available to listen to and watch podcasts are available on through those feeds. So all of that will be here. So make sure you stay tuned for that. We've got lots of stuff coming up. We're going to be doing some more builds. There's projects coming up. We're going to be doing some how-to stuff. We're going to be doing some interviews, both RC and full scale. So stay tuned. Once again, I want to thank everybody for taking the time to come visit with us on the Shop Time Live podcast. And I also very much appreciate everybody that took the time to get on and let me know that this is something that we needed to do. And that's why we are going to move forward. Thank you, as always, very much for watching. And happy building. Stay safe.